The entire top floor of Everbright Industries was buzzing that morning. The CEO, Catherine Doyle, had just returned from a global business summit in New York. Known for her sharp wit, diamond-cut intellect, and perfectionist streak, Catherine had built her billion-dollar empire from scratch. She was respected, but also feared. Her employees joked that she ran her company like a military base, no mistakes, no excuses. That morning, as Catherine sat at her sleek glass desk, her mood soured. Her high-end laptop, custom-built and worth more than most people's cars, froze during an important presentation. She tapped the keys, sighed, and rolled her eyes. Ugh. "IT's taking forever," she muttered, glancing around at her anxious assistants. Then, with a smirk, she spotted Daniel, the janitor mopping near the elevator. Daniel was a quiet man in his late 50s, gray hair, kind eyes, and a posture that suggested he'd carried more weight in life than just a mop. He'd been working at Everbright for about a year. Most people barely noticed him. "Hey, Daniel," Catherine called out teasingly. "You think you can fix my computer?" The room went silent. Her assistants exchanged uneasy glances. Everyone knew it was a joke, Catherine's way of lightening the tension at someone else's expense. Daniel paused mid-swipe, looked up, and smiled softly. "I can take a look, ma'am," he said, setting the mop aside. Catherine chuckled, "Sure, why not? Maybe you'll work faster than IT." To everyone's surprise, Daniel walked over calmly, wiped his hands, and asked, "Mind if I sit?" Catherine gestured toward the chair, amused. "Go ahead, Mr. Fix-It." Within seconds, Daniel's fingers began flying across the keyboard. He opened the system diagnostics, accessed the BIOS, and entered a few lines of code no one in the room understood. Catherine leaned forward, curiosity replacing her sarcasm. "Where did you learn that?" she asked. Daniel didn't look up. "Used to do a little tech work back in the day." In less than 3 minutes, the screen flickered, and the laptop roared back to life. All files recovered. Presentation restored. The assistants gasped. Catherine blinked, stunned. "Wait, how did you?" Daniel smiled faintly. "Just a bad driver conflict, ma'am. Happens to the best machines." Catherine stood, completely speechless. For the first time in her career, she didn't have a clever comeback. "Daniel, what did you do before this job?" He hesitated, then said softly, "I used to run an IT startup. Lost it when my wife got sick. Sold everything for her treatment. After she passed, I didn't really feel like starting over.